All right, so good morning, everyone. Thank you again for joining us today for the HVAC module. We have Sam Shane here with Honest Plumbing and Heating. He's going to be teaching us through the HVAC module today. So he can give a brief background about himself, and then we can go ahead and get started with the lesson topics.
So all connected, right?
Yeah, you betcha.
Morning, everyone. So this is Sam. So my name is Sam Sheng. So I work for Honest Plumbing Heating for over 10 years. So in fact, I just set up my own company in Saskatchewan. So I work for the HVAC trade for over almost 20 years. So in fact, I graduated from university, and after that, just work for the York in China, and then 2006, so I moved to Canada, so in BC, so work for BC Furnace and Air Conditioning for several years, and then moved to Regina, Saskatchewan. So working for Honeywell for about 5 years, and then set up my own company. Yeah, so in fact, I have a lot of experience for the residential and the commercial. But this is the first time I just teach the HVAC module like for the home inspector. Most time I just do the Chinese video in the YouTube. So I have my own channel. So if you are interested, so maybe I can leave the the channel side, so you can look about that. Yeah. So I'm a refrigeration journeyman and general gas fitter in Saskatchewan. So I think the other province maybe like G1 and in BC should be gas fitter A. So I don't know if your guys has some experience in the HVAC side. Yeah, but today we will talk about all the HVAC for the home inspection side. So now so we can start about the heat transfer method. So is there somebody just work for the HVAC for the service or the installation before? Do you have the experience for that? So how, hey, Alex, how can I know so the other guy can hear me or not?
Sometimes it's a quiet crowd. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, second, loud and clear.
Okay.
Hear you.
Yeah, in fact, the HVAC module here is not that complicated for the HVAC technician. Yeah, but we just talk about the principle for the HVAC, and then the home inspector can understand completely and easy for you to understand, and then do your the home inspection report. Yeah, so for the heat transfer method here, so in fact it's very easy, I'm sorry. Yeah, so normally there's a oh, sorry.
I can jump in for here, Sam, if you want to clear your throat. So as we discussed with Daryl on Monday, guys, the three primary heat transfer methods that we're going to see during our standard home inspections would be convection, conduction, and radiation. So convection, of course, is most commonly found with forced air furnaces through the distribution of heat through air. Of course, convection also can work through water as well. So that's just another way of convection currents. Conduction, most commonly we will find that through in-floor heating. That's when you would have the glycol or the water heating the pipes in a thermal mass unit like a concrete slab, and then of course now radiating the heat into the actual dwelling. And of course, radiation, that's like a gas fireplace or a wood stove where you actually have the radiant heat energy traveling in straight lines and just heating anything up that's solid and able to actually absorb that radiation energy.
So, hey Alex, I don't know, my throat is not good today, so I hope I can finish the course.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be here as well, Sam, with you, so not a worry.
Okay, yeah. So in fact, the heat transfer method. So normally these three method is come out together. So like for example the furnace. So if we saw the air, the warm air from the the return and heated by the heat changer and then blow to the every room. So those we call the convection. And the conduction, so maybe for example, if we stand before the furnace, and we can use hand to feel the the sheet metal. So on the outside of the furnace too. So if we feel the hot, use hand. So we can call that as conduction from the the heat changer to the outside the cover of the furnace sheet metal. Yeah, the radiation. So it's the same. So if we stand before the furnace and we can feel, so there's a heat from the furnace. So that's normally the radiation. And the conduction is simple. So normally just the same material from one side, like the lower temperature side to the high temperature side. So that's normally we call the conduction. And the radiation, so like the picture there is a fireplace. So on the, for example, we just stayed before the fireplace, and we can feel the hot from there. Like normally the sample is for the sunshine. So if there's a sun and you can feel the hot, and if there's you just stay under the shade. So maybe there's not the radiation heat from the sun. Yeah, so that's simple, but normally, so it's just come out together. Yeah, even like the fireplace. So not only the radiation, so you still can feel from the glass or side of the fireplace, there's a heat on the wall or somewhere like that. So that's called a conduction. Yeah, and if the air just suction from the bottom of the fireplace and draw through the chimney, so those air we normally call the convection. Yeah, so for the heat transfer method, we just regular know the method is okay, so don't have the lots of stuff to learn. For the airplane fuels, so that's we should know, because when you do the the home inspection, so you should know the fuels for the house. So normally for most of the house is use natural gas. So because it's more clean and cheaper than the other fuels. Yeah, so normally, so you can see when you walk around the house, so there's a gas meter around the house. So that's show you, oh, okay, so this house is use natural gas. But if there's some house or some buildings is far around the city, so if there's no natural gas supplied, so and you can see the there's a like a propane tank, so around the the yard or backyard or front yard or somewhere around that. Yeah, so like those white tank. So normally, so there's two pressure regulators. One just around the tank. Another is like we can see this should be the pipe and go underground and then go to another regulator is around the the house, just like the natural gas where the gas meter So there should be the secondary pressure regulator for the propane, and then from the secondary pressure regulator, so go to the inside the house, so and the supply for the appliances. Yeah, so you should know so which house is supplied by the propane and which house is the natural gas. Yeah, so that's normally, so we know, so like the propane is we call LPG, so just one kind of LPG. Yeah, so but if it's for example in Saskatchewan, so sometimes it's very cold outside, so if they use the propane, so maybe met some troubles.